I'm here with Maria Pukhovskaya. She is the Senior Manager of Risk Strategy at Bill.com. Maria is a certified fraud examiner with over a decade of experience in risk at companies like Bill, Meta, and Gusto. Prior to that, she worked in law enforcement and intelligence. Maria, thank you so much for joining today.
Absolutely.
Tell us a little bit Tell us a little bit about how you got started in the fraud fighting industry.
So I actually had no intention of going into this. I wanted to be a Secret Service agent. So what sounds for an agent or FBI? I wanted to be a law enforcement.
Wow.
Studying criminal justice.
Yeah.
But at a time when I wanted to get a job in law enforcement, there wasn't a whole lot of hiring going on. And so I didn't quite end up there. I ended up doing more like analytics for local government agencies.
Wow.
And I worked in cybercrime.
Yeah.
But I moved across the state. I moved from New York to the Bay Area, and there was, I was looking for a job.
Yeah.
I came across a fintech opportunity in operations, and the rest is history.
Yeah. Okay, why have you stayed in the fraud fighting industry?
Oh, it's something that is very inspiring to me because it's like constantly evolving strategies, constantly building tactics. There's a challenge, and the challenge drives me, inspires me, gives me something to go after. But what I love the most, tangible aspect of it.
Yeah.
So something that you can connect to, can save money or get money, or can like prevent somebody from losing their money. Gives you that boost.
Yeah. Oh, it's very purposeful and very meaningful. I totally agree. Tell me about your current role. Do you have any specific fraud priorities for the year?
Of course, yeah. So our organization went through a lot of changes. We're actually right now, as it's team, are looking to see how to make fraud not a fraud center. How do we enable more business?
I love that.
And so instead of managing risks, is like, how do we take on more risks? And doing that with data. So our teams have a lot more power with access to a lot of the tooling that we need, and that's the tooling access our data and building strategies that are a lot more sophisticated than they used to be.
How are you guys thinking about using things like AI or LLM?
We've been using machine learning models more fraud
Forever. Yep.
Oh, Carrie's
We'll keep that one in the clip, actually. Yeah, no, I agree. AI isn't just this like magical thing or just ChatGPT. It's neural network, machine learning, impact. Is a calculator artificially intelligence? You could probably argue it is, So you've always been using machine learning models. Are there any newer AI techniques or tools that you're thinking about?
We're thinking about using more of our own proprietary data, build features, or with detection.
Very cool.
Relying a lot on third-party vendors.
Yeah.
We realize that it's not we see that, but you can also completely incoherence with your own behavioral signals.
So that's, you have a data set that you'd actually be better at training than relying on a vendor and their data set, so that makes total sense. Okay, last question. What is a challenge that you've faced as a woman in fraud, or advice that you have for other women in fraud?
I would say I can't say that I've faced a lot of challenges, but advice that I would give anybody who's like going to step into this space is be curious and go and make connections and talk to people.
Right.
Attending events like this is great. I've always been on the shyer side, so it took me a while to like push myself. And sometimes making that connection and make your career really.
Maria, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it.
Great, thank you.